Alright guys, I need to get a remote for my phone, but this is probably one of the first time I've used the gimbal properly, let alone getting too technical, Zach. Guys, welcome to our first Cluck Next RE open home. I'm here with our listing agent, Zach Jeric, and we're at 6 Lardner Road in Drouin. So we're going to give you a bit of a tour through the house, we're going to give you a bit of a look around, and I'm going to get our expert listing agent to run you through some of the details of the property. So, Jack, mate, take it away. Tell us a little bit about where we are.
So the home itself, we are so close to town. 6 Lardner Road, for anyone that's local in the area and knows it. You're within 2 minutes of driving into town, probably 5 minutes within walking into the central business district of Drouin itself. But the home here is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. It's ideal for first homeowners, investors, downsizers, but the block size is really appealing as well. People out this way.
Who have you had mostly through at the moment, Zach? Has it been first home buyers or investors?
Most of our people that are looking, a lot of our prospective buyers, they are first homeowners. They're looking to come through. I'm meeting with a lot of them and they're actually looking at getting an idea of where they go, how do they start by getting into the property market. So whether that's by meeting brokers, talking to a bank, and just looking to how to get that process started.
I actually love this place as a first home. So if you are a first home buyer, only because it's close to the school, so if you're looking to start a family, the schools are reasonably close. It's a quick walk into town if you want to do your coffees on the Sunday morning or the beer on a Friday night, and it's just got a really young, modern feel about it. But Zach, I reckon I'm going to grab on the other side of the camera, and you can give us a bit of a tour through.
100%. Follow me through.
So guys, just before we do go inside, I'll give you a bit of a pan of this street view for you. Lovely little front yard. Actually, it is gated off, so if you do have pets or animals, going to be nice, or kids. Are they the same thing? I don't think they are, but pets or animals are going to be nice and safe. Hopefully my kids aren't watching this, Zach, but anyway.
One thing as well, obviously we're doing this all live, Pete, so if anybody watching or viewing today has any queries or questions, feel free to direct them straight into the comments, and we'll do whatever we can to answer them right here on the spot while we're at the property.
Perfect. I should be able to see them coming up on screen. Alright, so nice little entrance hall here, Zach.
You know what, the owners have only been here for 2 years, but they've done such a nice job to it too. They've repainted it with new colours, they've added in a lot of this, just small details, especially to the decor. So everything's got a bit of a gold trim to it. The actual greenery through the house is nice, but it just makes it very lively, very much colour schemed, modern, like you'd walk into a lot of newer homes and actually see those same sort of tones and palettes. But come on through, I'll show you the master bedroom first up.
Now for viewers at home as well, you will notice that we are keeping our social distancing. So I'm asking Zach to walk into all rooms ahead of us. Obviously we're only using this on a phone, so the angle is not always going to be ideal. But so this is the master, Zach?
Yep. So you've got a ceiling fan. One thing as well, which I don't think you can see from where you're standing, but if you want to step inside, we've got big built-in robes as well where we are.
Ah, yes.
Now, having the highest ceilings in this sort of vintage of home too, you've always got extra space up the top. A lot of newer homes, unfortunately, do suffer and lack that because of that feature that homes like this do have as opposed to that. But you've got access to a whole lot more storage, whether it's clothing, whether it's this, whether it's that, anything. And
there's a TV up there, so TV points are in as well, which is pretty cool.
All up there, ready to go.
All right.
All the blinds too, they've all been done within the last sort of 12 to 18 months too. Very, very modern.
I'll let you go through if you like.
Beautiful.
Now, Zach, I'm noticing a heater there in that entrance hall. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the heating in the house?
So this heating actually doesn't work, Pete, but there is another heating which we'll get to in later on. I'll show you just in the other side of the house. But beautiful. This one, for the time being, it was disconnected and doesn't work at the moment. So like I said, it's 3-bedroom, this home.
This is a cute room.
Well, this would be your nursery, so it's a little bit longer than standard. But obviously you've got a bit of space at the back here. Now this room doesn't have built-in robes, but there's plenty of space here on the side to accommodate for that.
So I'm going to, mate, if you just go around the corner, I'll just nick around so I can give people watching a bit of a view. And we've got east-facing window there, haven't we?
Yes, that's east.
Yeah, nice room.
Now the last bedroom, which I'll take you into here, this does have the built-in robes, and again the room itself is huge. It's about 4 metres in length.
Oh, it's got the little teepee there for the kids, built-in robe as well.
What do you think of the colour scheme too?
I like the colour schemes.
Good, isn't it?
And so all the furnishings have been redone, all the floor coverings have been redone, beautiful modern paint and colour palette. But this entrance, for a house of this size, to have a formal entrance like this, I think that's a real feature, actually.
Well, you don't get these in the modern homes anymore. Something like this it's ideal because you've got this, but you can actually walk inside, kick your boots off, kick your shoes off, set down a few things, keys, wallet, if you need to. And
that's a fairly pretty backdrop out your front door there too. Really lovely tree-lined street, this.
And what we'll do before we finish today, we'll actually get out the front. We'll show you the facade of the house because the facade's quite nice.
All right, so where are we now, Zach?
So this is the
well, I know
space.
where we are, but
yeah.
Tell the viewers at home.
Well, this is our living space. So this is sort of our family, and this is where the family's going to come for a bit of a hub. Now, the actual kitchen itself is right through here, as you can see. There's a bit of a breakfast bar. This space itself does have the heating. Down the back there, we've also got the cooling unit too, where the dining space is. Because the vendors and the sellers of this home here, they are a younger couple. So they're very conscious with the young kids. They want to make sure that they're very...
Got the big fire surrounding.
Exactly right, exactly right.
But if you didn't have kids at home, you'd be able to move that out and make this a little bit more spacious. But this is a really lovely big room.
It's very modern too.
Traditionally, that might have been more of a bit of a dining area where you are, Zach, and lounge room. But they've just opened it up because you do have the meals area, which we'll see in a second, and just creates a big space, doesn't it?
It does. Ceiling fan too, which is ideal, especially into the summer. But the high ceilings are going to complement that too. When it is getting warm, the hot air is always going to tend to rise. It's not going to be as hot in here.
All right, so I'm going to have a little look through the brekkie bar, and you can tell us about the kitchen, mate.
So the kitchen's reasonably untouched for the last sort of decade or so, but it is very, in the sense of efficiency, it is very efficient. You've got plenty of bench space all the way back here to where the stove is, at the back, the gas stove. Now, we've got the fridge here as well, so there's actually no set cavity. So if you've got a fridge that's maybe a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, you can accommodate for that quite nicely. Space up the top here for a microwave to fit in. And again, you've got a bit of a hub here as well for the set of maybe something like a toaster, something like a kettle. And I don't know if you can see from there, people, there's power points here as well.
Come around and have a look down a sec. So the cooking is, you've got gas hot plates, and is that electric oven?
Electric oven, gas hot plates of 600ml. Yes.
And we've got Claire Rock watching in. Hello, Rocky. How are you? All right, so I'm going to come back around. So just so you're aware, at home, we can actually access that lounge room from both sides of the kitchen. Zach, did you want to show us the bathroom areas? Because I'm going to walk past it anyway.
So the bathroom, they've done a lot of work too. So you mentioned about the flooring before. I'll just reiterate, not all of the flooring's been done, but this room in particular, the bathroom's actually been just about completely overhauled. So they put in new mirrors on the side, the flooring's all new. The bath is relatively similar to when these guys first moved in here, but in terms of the actual colour scheme, again, they've done a whole myriad of works, including cosmetics, a couple of new fixtures, the sink itself and the basin and the bench top.
And there's a spa bath in there as well as the shower over the top.
Exactly, yep.
All right, so I want to throw and have a look at this kitchen. So this is the other side, guys. So that's the sort of almost servery nook, or open. They've opened that up so you can actually enjoy the kitchen right through to your living space as well, which is really awesome because it still creates a separate living area through there. And furnishings is going to be nice and easy, but it also brings the kitchen, in today's modern times, you don't want to be stuck in a little dark kitchen. You can cook and clean and entertain while being a part of that living space, which I think is really cool. And that is, that's the little area where the utilities area there for your coffee machine, pod machine, kettle, and big corner pantry. We won't show you everything they've got stacked in there, but it's good to see the size. So that's the air conditioning there.
Yes, that's what we touched on before. That's the air conditioning unit just here. And the dining space as well. So initially, before they bought the home, the dining space was set up in a different location in the home. But because it was a young couple, and like I said, this home is ideal for entry-level buyers, first home buyers. So there's probably only going to be a couple of people living here at any one time.
Really cute with all the dado panelling in here too.
Gives it its character, all that sort of stuff. It's great. Barn-style door. Again, matches the rest of it. And we're into the laundry. And down here is quite a good size.
This is where you'd spend a lot of your time, Zach.
I'd spend my
cleaning, sewing, ironing.
Yep.
New age guy you are. But that is a really big, generous laundry. Again, it's a nice big space, plenty of cupboards. It's got room for the dryer there. Washing machine is just around the corner. I'll see if I can show you that without showing anything silly. But nice and modern again. And then tell us about this back room, because I like this room. It's a good space.
This room's initially an add-on. So we're standing right now in the laundry. This wasn't a part of the initial build itself of the home. But this was put on well over 20 years ago. So this space itself, they've turned it from a sunroom into more of a study. So if you want to step in, have a look, they've actually set up a very minimalistic style of a study, a desk, somewhere to operate from.
If you like, I'll get you to pull that blind open that door, and we'll step out there, and I can give the guys a view from the other side. But so this really could be used as a rumpus room, a home office, kids' toy room, could be anything, couldn't it?
I believe before it was a bit of a rumpus, but all the floorings new in here as well.
So this is this room at the back, guys. So the house really is a genuine 3-bedroom and 2 living, or a home office. Nice big size. So I'll go back, and I'm going to show you this outdoor entertaining, because every house in Australia, especially in Gippsland, needs an undercover alfresco area. It is, if you can't tell, raining today, and the quintessential Aussie barbecue area.
The only thing that's missing, Pete's beer fridge out here right now.
Yeah.
Which is good.
There's PowerPoint there, so you can put one in. And so we've got a shed across there as well.
Yep. So the shedding itself doesn't have power, but nonetheless it's a single car shed. Lock up. There's also a carport too, which we haven't seen, but we'll go for a run around the front in a second. We'll show you all. But there's one really nice space at the back here, which we'll take you to.
I'm going to let Zach go out and get wet with his brolly, and I'll... this is a nice area, actually. Look at this. Just brolly's up. Boom.
But again, even in summer, even on a nice winter's night that it's not raining like today is, you can get out here. You can actually sit out here with a few mates, have a bit of a...
Little fire pit.
100%. And it's all minimalistic too. That's the one thing I keep sort of coming back to with this home.
But Zach, I can tell, like, standing here even now, like, the house is really quite lovely and private. You're not being looked in by any neighbours. The gardens are lovely and low maintenance. This is actually a cladded home too, guys. So in terms of maintenance on the house, it's going to need minimal upkeep. It's not that's not weatherboard you're looking at. It is a cladding. And it's not a tacky looking cladding. It really suits the style of the home quite well. So, and then down this side, obviously you can see the shed there. We're going to go that way, Zach, or we're going to go back through the house?
Mate, I think we're going to go through this way, just because our shoes are wet.
Yep, save us trying to take our shoes off and on while we're filming live. Alright, so we've got a carport here. Nice undercover storage for our cars. Need that in Australia as well. I'm trying to juggle getting a brolly through this carport without scratching the car. Sorry guys at home.
But this is what I was talking about before, Pete. It's all very minimalistic in the setup. The actual garden itself is easy to maintain. There's a lot of rose bushes and everything, but they're all very simple.
And it's lots of off-street car parking too, Zach.
Plenty. So if you see behind you there where yourself and I are parked, there's heaps of space.
Alright guys, so that is our live walkthrough on number 6 Lardner Road. We might come back up into the entrance hall, but Zach, price for those playing at home?
So this one we've got an asking price on it of $395,000. We're taking a lot of private inspections through here. It is available at pretty short notice to be able to get people through here.
Our vendors are working, so it's nice and easy to get access on this one.
Yep, 100%. But no, for the most part, like I said, it's ideal for these buyers that are looking to sort of not go over the top, but still want something very comfortable and quite conservative. But also, like I said, the block is a 608 in size, so it's definitely not small. But it's all very comfortable, it's all very warm, and it's all very homely on the inside.
Modern, renovated, close to town, close to schools, very affordable, and really would make an amazing first home or investment property. So, or even retiree type property for that matter. Guys, I reckon we've seen the home. Thank you very much for tuning in. Zach, thanks for the tour. Did a masterful job, mate.
No worries. Thanks for coming through, guys. We'll see you at the next one. Good on yous.